Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Live show Thursday night, 9 p.m. each and every Thursday night. We are right here, so make sure you're subscribed, turn those notices on, and just be here at 9 o'clock and you won't miss anything. Hello to everybody over there in the chat. Thank you for joining me. I'll say a quick hello, and then we're going to get started. The title of the video, Mystery Boxes, Expectations versus Reality. So this is a huge topic. I must get emails and messages about this hourly, if not daily. The two questions I get all the time are, should I buy mystery boxes and how much money should I expect to make on it? And I want to go over all this, and I'm going to put out a bunch of disclaimers before we get into it too deep. Trey at Caddo Creek Trader says, wait, don't start yet. Let me make a drink. If you need a drink, go get it now and we'll get started in a minute. Ton of my peeps in the house, Jason Deason, Thrift Trader, and Colleen, two of my admins, so say hello to those guys, and hello to everyone else. Granite State Transparency, if you guys haven't checked out Granite State Transparency's YouTube channel, go check it out. It is amazing, and I love Granite State Transparency, First Amendment audits, love it. So Flippin' Hippos here, my third admin, that's Star. Thank you, Star, for being here, and thank you a million times over for everyone being here. Adam says my video is much better than normal. I don't know if I changed anything. I'll have to check. I think everything's the same. It's just good internet night, I guess. I did, if you didn't see my video from earlier about the fake Nikes, I did make a video about fake Nikes. And also, you guys, I got a new camera today. I don't know how to use it, so I'll figure it out, I guess, in good time. But anyways, I bought the new GoPro Hero 7 Black hyper stable. It's called hyper smooth. So this thing actually has a built-in gimbal to make it stable. You can go like this and it never moves. It's fantastic. So I can't wait to use that, and should be a good time. I'll make a lot of videos for you guys on this. It's really cool. And the best part is once it's inside of the case, it sits right on the tripod, just like so. It'll sit right there once the case is on it with the clip. I have it right here. So it sits inside the case, and then once it's all closed up, the case clips onto that. So it's pretty cool. Got it all. Can't wait to make videos with it. Anyways, let's jump into tonight's topic, mystery boxes. How many people here have bought a mystery box offline, off of another reseller or off somebody like that? Particularly through Poshmark, I would assume is probably the most prevalent way. I'm going to put some disclaimers out before we start. So if you're watching this video later or you start farther in, just please listen to the disclaimers first, because there's a few I want to cover before I get myself in any kind of trouble. Off ThreadUp, yeah, guilty as charged. Hey, we have Raymond Liu with the subscription. Thank you, Raymond. Once, never again, denim box. Becky Gregg says she sold them. Some people have bought from ThreadUp. I forgot about ThreadUp. Yeah, ThreadUp had some mystery boxes. Poshmark, don't do it on eBay. They're not legal on eBay, technically. Some people get away with it, but don't do it. You'll get booted off. So mystery boxes. What are mystery boxes first? Well, typically they come from resellers that sell clothing. They're almost always clothing. They can be other stuff, but for the sake of this argument, we're talking clothing. They'll come in a priority box, which Poshmark will ship 5 pounds. So assuming that most of your items are 8 or 10 ounces, you should be able to get between 6, 7 items, up to 8 items in a box for a 5-pound box. So 8 items, 10 ounces each, 80 ounces, give or take, 90 ounces, whatever the case might be. You can definitely, up to 80 ounces squeeze in that box. So they'll send them to you cheap. So essentially, for this whole box, you're going to pay the Poshmark $6.49 shipping. And this is for Poshmark only. If you're ordering from somewhere else, it might be a little different. I'm going to use the Poshmark numbers for my examples. You'll pay $6.49, which is standard shipping through Poshmark, for up to a 5-pound box, of course. And let's just say you're getting, I don't know, seven pieces. And most of the time, they're going to charge you about $25 or $30. Some people do like designer wear, more expensive boxes, what have you. So let's just assume, let's go out on a limb and say they charge $25 and you're going to get 7 pieces. So I'm good at math sometimes, but that's $3.57 a piece for that. But you're also paying the shipping. So don't forget that. You're actually going to pay a grand total of $31.49. So when we divide that by your 7 pieces, you're actually paying $4.49 per unit shipped to you. That's a lot for a used piece of clothing. $4.50 is a lot for a used piece of clothing. If you're buying one with new with tags, that wouldn't be so bad. But for used, it's not all that great. Now, if they can squeeze you 8 or 9 pieces and get you down to $350 a unit, that's not too terrible, but still a lot for used pieces. So here's my disclaimers. I have not bought any mystery boxes from anyone. I don't care about all the people on Instagram that sell them. I haven't reviewed them. I don't care about the good reviews, or the bad reviews. I'm not here to talk about the people that sell mystery boxes. That's their choice. And if you choose to buy mystery boxes, that is your choice too. This is simply going to be a video on my opinion. So, number one is anybody that's selling mystery boxes of clothing is a clothing reseller. It's a fair assumption. Now, why would somebody stuff a box full of pieces to sell you and give you a deal on it if they're a reseller? They should just sell it themselves and make the most money, right? Okay, so some people think of it as a volume business, and that's right. So remember, when that person sells you that box for 25 bucks, Posh takes $5, 20% fee. They're only getting 20. They're only putting $20 in their pocket. And so when we divide the 20 by the 7 pieces they gave you, they're only making $2.85. Let's just say that they actually only gave you 6 pieces. They're still only making $3.33 a unit. That doesn't include their cost of goods. Well, most people are $1.50, right? Even if they're just paying 75 cents or $1 for a piece, they're still barely making more than $2 to $2.50 a unit. They're not making any money on that. When you make $2 per unit or $2.50 per unit, you got to sell a whole lot of clothes, a whole lot of boxes to make any money. Does that make sense to everyone? Even with 6, 7 pieces in the box, if you can make $10 or $12 on a box, that's your total profit for the whole box, like 12 bucks. Well, why wouldn't you just buy something for $2 and sell it for 15 or 20 and make the same $12 on one item, box it up, ship it? It just seems like there's no point in selling the mystery boxes. So let me tell you why this can be a good business if it's handled in 2 ways. 1, if it's treated as a volume business, and 2, if you actually understand business. The problem is a lot of people, and this isn't everyone, there's exceptions, the people that try to sell mystery boxes typically don't have experience in the wholesale business market. And mystery boxes in quantity are exactly that. They're wholesale. You're buying up 1,000 pieces of inventory and you're wholesaling it to other people for them to try to resell it to make money. So in the wholesale business, there's 2 things that you have to know. 1 is volume. You have to sell in volume, which means you actually have to buy in volume also in order to fill your orders. You are not going to go out and thrift hundreds of pieces of clothes, come home and fill wholesale orders, which is what these are, and expect to grow a business that large. You have to buy your inventory in bulk. And most of these people either can't afford to buy it in bulk. And by bulk, I'm talking about buying a tractor trailer load of clothes that I can buy from Goodwill right now for $5,000, and I end up paying 0.03 cents a piece. Yes, there's a crap ton of crap, but there's also a bunch of good stuff that would have to be sorted. It becomes an operation. Can you do it and maybe make yourself a couple bucks? Yes, but you will never build a business by going out thrifting and trying to fill a bunch of mystery boxes. It's fun. Maybe you're helping out. Maybe you make a few bucks, but it'll never grow to a large business unless you do it in bulk and then volume sell it. The second part, which a lot of people don't seem to get, is that the only way a volume business continues to be successful is if you have repeat customers who consistently buy from you. So that requires 2 things. Quality control, meaning the stuff going in the boxes and going out is good, and the customers are going to be happy with the merchandise when they get there, and profit margin, meaning not your profit margin, their profit margin. If they pay you $31 for a box and they can't sell the merchandise and make money, why are they going to buy another box from you? They're not. They're not going to come back. And customer turnover is exactly the reason why most of these fail. Now, again, there are some exceptions. There are some people that have some really good mystery boxes. I've seen some reviews, and they do a good job, and they make a few dollars, and that's fine, and they're happy. And I've seen a few that have been not so good. So that's something, also to be careful of. Be cautious of who you're buying from. Do your research, etc., etc. I'm going to go ahead and read through the chat since we're going to catch up. And then I'm going to explain to you the second part of mystery boxes, which is the expectation versus the reality as far as that profit margin goes. No live unboxing, but Jason, I am going to get to the unboxing part of it and me buying a mystery box because I have a challenge for everybody for a mystery box. So I'm going through the chat right now. Sometimes people just want to clear racks. Absolutely. There's a lot of people that just want to get rid of merchandise, and that's fine too. But to me, this is a business and you should do it to make money. And if you're not making money, then you should put the work in and make money. I mean, that's it. Could it be why some people's crates didn't work out? Garbage in, garbage out. Sending out crap isn't being a wholesaler. Exactly. So, this video is not in response to anyone. I'm not throwing shade. This video is simply because I get asked all the time about mystery boxes and should they buy them, who to buy from. I'm not telling you to buy from anyone or not to buy from anyone. I have never bought a mystery box. I see the reviews. Of course I see it. I'm on social media. I can't help but not to see it. It's up to you to do the research. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to dog anyone. I don't know. Unless I've bought somebody's box, I have no way to know whether the stuff in the box is good or bad. I don't know. I don't know who has good boxes. I don't know who has bad boxes. All I can go off of is what I've read. And so it's up to you to do your research. I don't care about all that drama. Leave that alone. I'm just giving you the economics of a mystery box. And I'm not telling you not to buy mystery boxes. I'm telling you that for the person selling the mystery box, I don't believe it's profitable unless it's being done as a volume business. If they're just getting rid of inventory or just trying to make a few bucks, that's fine. And that's what most people are doing. Some people do it successfully. Again, there's exceptions. But the profit margin side of this. So as far as the reality versus the expectation from the buyer, from my side of this box, is if I'm buying a mystery box or even a wholesale order, which let's just call it what it is. It's a wholesale box of clothes, even though it's only 6 or 7 wholesale pieces. There are some people that sell boxes of 100 or 200 or what have you. You cannot expect to do what you do in thrifting. When we go out thrifting and we buy, Adam, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that, bud. We go out and we buy a shirt. Now, who cares what this sells for? But we buy a shirt for $1 and we expect to sell this shirt for $15 or $20 and we make a good profit on it. That's not how wholesaling and mystery boxes work. If you buy an item for $2 or $3 out of a mystery box, assume that it's going to be worth, after fees and shipping, probably double to triple your money. If you buy a $3 item, you're probably going to put $6, $7, $8 in your pocket. Thank you, Katarina, for the subscription. Appreciate that. So you're not going to buy an item and put $20 in your pocket when you pay $2. That's not how it works. Because if an item was worth $20, $25, $30, why would a reseller put it in the box and send it to you? There are some people, again, that send out very good stuff and they mix their boxes, and that's great and good for them. They should be taking the time to sell it themselves. Some people just like that volume turnover, and that's awesome. They'll take a $3 profit on an item to move it right away rather than waiting out for 15 or 20, which is kind of the reason that you would do wholesale to begin with at any level. But typically, the expectation that I think a lot of people set when they buy a $30 mystery box is that they're going to make $150, $200. They're going to do it really good. It's not going to happen. Expect to double, maybe triple your money on a good day. And the reason is because they've taken the time to do all the sourcing for you, and it's showing up to your door. You spent 0 time getting your inventory to your table to photograph it and list it. So, David, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that, buddy. And I'm not stirring anything up at all. Adam asked with the $2 super chat, am I stirring something up? Absolutely not. So, yeah, the chat is, I'm not even going to let you guys roll in the chat. But anyway, so I get a lot of these questions about who, not just who to buy from, but what should they buy, how big, et cetera, et cetera. And really, it's up to you to do the research. But as far as the economics go, you have to be realistic on a mystery box. If a reseller is providing you inventory at a set price of $3 or $4 a unit, which seems to be about the going rate. Most of them are shipping like eight pieces for $25 or 9 pieces for 30 or 10 or for 30 or what have you. So you're talking about between, $275 and $375 a unit, which is at the top end of what most people spend thrifting. My average cost of goods is like $2. So to spend $3.50 up to $4 when you include the $6.49 shipping is a lot to spend. So keep that in mind, and don't expect to sell stuff out of your mystery box. Most of your items are going to be $15 or $20 bread and butter items, and you're going to make about $5 to $7 profit. Now, you might get that nice Free People skirt that sells for $30. You might get a dress. You might get other stuff. And if you do, that's awesome. But be realistic and don't expect to make $300 on a mystery box that someone sold you for $30. Economics 101, Common Sense 101, Reality 101. And I encourage you guys to go out there and find good mystery box people. If there are good people selling good inventory at good prices, by all means, get your inventory sent to you, double your money, triple your money, and be okay with it. I mean, it's a great way to source inventory. Mystery boxes are perfectly fine if you're doing it correctly. You're buying from a good source and you're paying the right money. So that's somebody said something about stock photos. Stock photos are strictly illegal. You do not have permission to use them in any circumstances at all. Yes, the entire internet uses them. No, you probably won't be caught, but if you are caught, they will be removed. You can be warned. You can be sued. Take your own photos. That's my recommendation. So let's see. Many people like to thrift but don't have the time to list and just want to make a little money and not have to spend it all. Takes the time to list. Tam's Place. That's true. A lot of people like to go out and buy a bunch of stuff and then they just want to put them in boxes. But I mean, at the same time, if that's what you're doing and you're cool with that, it's tough to make a living making $2 a unit in profit. It's hard, even if you're shipping 6 and 7 at a time. It's hard, but it's definitely, like I said, there are exceptions and there are people that like to do that. And if that's them, then great. Awesome. So, and I do have a video about the stock photos in case you're doing that. Can you return a mystery box? Not on Poshmark, you can't. So you may have access to inventory I do for cheaper. Sometimes spend up to 8 or 9 for Eileen Fisher and other high-ends. I finally got Miss Me jeans from a rescue box. I can't find those brands here. Yeah, that certainly can happen. It could be a mix of brands. Latoya brings up a good conversation about sometimes you're buying from somebody who might live in California. They get a ton of different brands that we don't normally get. So you're willing to pay up for them or pay a little more. And so that's great. That's also, like, again, there's exceptions with everything. This is kind of more just a general talk and to plan, research. So I have a mystery box. They're helping me pay for school tuition, so I'm just doing them for quick flips. Alexander Scott. Yeah, and that's what I said. A lot of people that do sell mystery boxes on a fairly regular basis are making just a little money. They're doing it for tuition or a car or what have you, and that's fantastic. If you intend to make it a full-time, because that's a question I got too, can you make a mystery box business into a full-time business? You certainly can, but you have to be able to buy in bulk. You have to be able to, I've had a sore throat all day. Great idea to go live, right? Can't really help Thursday, but you have to have the ability to buy in bigger quantities than just going out and thrifting. Otherwise, how many pieces can you buy in a given day? 100 pieces, 150 pieces on a good day. That's going to fill all of 10 boxes. Yeah, 10 boxes a day is great. If you're shipping 10 boxes a day and making $10 a box, $100 a day. I mean, that's good money. I mean, you could do it. Why buy a mystery box that you do not know what's in it? That's a great question, Kenny. People like the surprise. Also keep in mind, and I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. A lot of people doing mystery boxes are doing it for content. They're doing it for social media pictures and social media videos and YouTube videos, and they're doing it to build a following. And that's another side of the mystery boxes. If you don't have a following and nobody's watching you, nobody's going to buy your boxes. How's anybody going to know you have boxes for sale if you don't have a following? So that's kind of step one. You have to have a following. And that's why you see most of the people that are big into mystery boxes have big followings. It just goes hand in hand, of course. Mystery boxes are something I'll never sell. I have zero interest in it. I don't care. So anyways, yeah. Shoe mystery boxes. No, that's probably something I would never do. So I did want to say one thing. Does anybody know of anybody who sells a men's clothing mystery box? Does anyone know anyone who sold it? And I don't mean like a one-time. Is there any consistent men's clothing mystery box sellers? And I'm going to tell you why in a minute to follow up this video. If there's not, and there's anybody in the chat who would be open to creating a mystery box or who might currently sell mystery boxes, who wants to make a men's mystery box, particularly, it could be all extra large, which is the size I wear. It doesn't have to be. It could be anything. It could be stuff that I could resell. It doesn't matter. My point is, if you want to make one and you want to send me one, I would like to talk to you privately, and I can set up getting a mystery box from you, and then I'll be happy to do a video on it to show you guys, one, my exact, what I'm saying here about profit and what a $30 mystery box and how much money I expect to make on it. And then, and I don't want anybody to like hand feed a bunch of Robert Grahams in there to look good. I want you to make a box like normal and ship it off and pretend like it's not me. But also, if it turns out to be a good mystery box, then I'll be happy to put you on the video and shout you out and get you some business. No problem at all. But I thought it would be cool if, because nobody does men's boxes, right? Everyone does women's boxes. Men ain't getting no love in this. So how come BHFO can use stock photos? Are they a huge eBay company? BHFO cannot use stock photos, and they could be sued, but because they're so big, they're a harder target to go after. And eBay's not going to mess with them because eBay makes like $5 million a year off of them. The Seam Store says, I'll sell you one right now. Mystery stinky shoes, no. May or may not include Robert Graham new with tag men's mystery. No. Thrifty Wonder Luster sells men's boxes. So there are a few people that sell men's boxes. Yeah, BHFO does use stock photos. They take really clean photos, but they also use stock photos. They do both. So go ahead and email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, or message me on Facebook if you're interested in sending a men's box. Let me work out the details of it, but yeah, just go ahead and shoot me an email if you're interested in that, and we'll talk off camera. So how about the junk drawer box? There are plenty of those being sold. Yeah, the junk drawer box is a really good idea. That was kind of cool. That originated, I think, Bunny, Graveyard Girl Bunny. I think she did one a long time ago, and it kind of blew up and got popular. If you don't know who Graveyard Girl is, Bunny, watch some of her older stuff. Her newer stuff isn't good, but her older stuff was great. She did like a lot of as seen on TV and reselling and thrifting and all that. So Candace, hey Casey, I did a super chat, not seeing it come up. Candace, I'm not seeing it yet either. Give it a minute. If not, we'll have to see. Terry Thomas, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Terry, for the $5. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Latoya makes a good point. A lot of people see stock photos and think it's okay to do it. A lot of people see a lot of things and think it's okay to do it because their favorite YouTuber or their favorite eBay store or social media personality did it. You know, if I go jump off a bridge tomorrow, guys, please don't jump off a bridge. I'm just saying, like, don't do everything that you see on the internet. Disclaimer, I'm not planning on jumping off of a bridge. But it's just the point. Like, not everything, you know, the old saying, it must be true, I saw it on the internet. It doesn't mean it's okay. What BHFO is doing is completely illegal. It's against the rules, but they're a monster. They make $40 million a year. For American Eagle to try to sue them would be just silly. It would be. Can I create an eBay store? I'm bad at names. Don't ask me names. Clearance to thrift. Casey, we should send you a box full of mysteries for you to open on live. Yeah, absolutely. If you're interested, email me. I'll definitely work out some mystery boxes with you guys for sure. Absolutely. I'm no fun. Yeah, no. You don't jump off a bridge. No, I'm scared of heights. Sort of. Not completely, but sort of. Some people don't realize they're stock photos. That is true as well. Kevin Fisher, $5. Got to walk the dog. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Heather says, I hope I'm ready for a flood of emails. Yeah, I hope I am too. I don't know how many people would be interested in that, but eBay always put stock photos on my listings and I have to remove it. Yeah, sometimes eBay does that. Amazon does too. I love watching other people open mystery boxes just to see what they get. Very interesting. So Tam's Place, that is kind of the allure to mystery boxes, is that people just love people opening it. So it's the same reason that storage unit videos are pretty popular on YouTube. It's why storage unit opening was big on TV, because people just want to see that live opening something up and see what, you know, people get inside of it. So that's kind of why that, you know, blew up and why mystery boxes got really popular. Some people did it, again, a lot of big YouTubers do it just for the video content. They're not resellers. They don't care what they got in that box. They don't care how much it's worth. They just want to open it up as content. And so some of the social media people you see on, you know, in the reseller cycle, they're doing the same thing. So Georgia Parker, $1.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that, Georgia. Dumpster diving, really popular too, because you never know what somebody's going to get when they go head first into that dumpster. And that's a really good point too, Jason. There it is. Candace, $9.99. Merry Christmas, Rockstar family. And puppy treats for Roscoe and Chewy. Candace, by the way, thank you so much for the super chat. The dogs will love it. They are here tonight. Your shirt shipped out today. So your shirt is on the way. It should be Amazon Prime, so you should have it. It should show up Saturday. So keep an eye on it for the weekend, at worst case Monday. Staying clear of mystery boxes. Yeah, if you have questions or comment, guys, use the chat. Yeah, it's a big gamble. It can be a box full of glitter. What kind of dumpsters are these people jumping into? Colleen, I can tell you 3 of the stores that are really, really popular in dumpster diving. So Ulta, the makeup store, is super popular for dumpster diving. Ulta, I don't know. Girls get makeup. I guess it's still sealed and it's usable. The other one that's really popular is like the video game store. Like GameStop is super popular. And then the other one that I saw is like behind the mall, like Kirkland's or store. I don't know. There's just if you search for dumpster diving and sort it by highest views, you'll see ones with millions and millions and millions of views. It's crazy. So price is too expensive in Vegas to do mystery boxes. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying inventory for $1 a piece, you certainly can mystery box it on out the door for $3 a unit, I suppose. Is it legal? If it's unlocked and open, yes. If it's locked or there's a sign, no. So, and it also depends on your local laws. There are some local municipality, city laws against it. So you really need to check into it. Just be careful. Some of ours around here are locked. Nordstrom Rack here down the street from me, it's like 10 minutes. They lock their stuff. So you can't, people do Nordstrom Rack dumpster diving too, which is actually not a half bad idea. Burlington is a good one. Trey says he's got to mix another salad. That's like his code word for mix another rum and Coke. I need to mix about 8 more salads, buddy. I need to get on the salad train. Yeah, Jason's right. It just depends on your city and municipality. So check about that. You can look it up and Google it. Treasure Hustlers. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen them, they live in the dumpsters. That's their entire YouTube channel. You can search for that right at the top. Treasure Hustlers, and you'll come right up to their YouTube channel. Awesome, girls. Awesome. Yeah, so Emily says she doesn't make any money on mystery boxes. She does it for the fun and to fill up inventory, and I think that's the general consensus across. Some people do make money on mystery boxes. I'm sure there's exceptions. I'm sure there's a couple of you in the chat or who are going to watch this video at a later date and say, oh, that's all I buy is mystery boxes, or all I do is sell it, and that's awesome. That's great, but it takes a lot of volume. It takes a lot of volume if you want to make real money. 211 watching. Thank you so much, guys. There's 222 of you in the chat, so make sure you hit the like button. If you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy the live shows, Q&A, if you need help, you can email me. If you need sourcing help, it's all down in the description box. All you have to do is hit see more, and everything you need is down there. And so if you do hit the like button, I appreciate that. And my videos lately have been getting a lot of views, like on older videos and even on the newer ones too. But so if you're going back and watching older videos, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I just saw an uptick in a lot of those videos. So it meant either some new viewers are here or a lot of you are going back and watching my cringeworthy old videos. So appreciate that as well. Treasure hunting with Jeebsus. Yeah, so back to listing you go, Jason. We'll let you get back to work. West First Books. Oh, it's Eric Bressy. What's up, buddy? Long-time sub. I appreciate it, Eric. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. And I'm going to leave, if there's no other questions or concerns or comments or blow-ups or meltdowns, there's 225 of you in the chat, so I appreciate that. Any more announcements, any news for you guys? Just videos coming out as usual. Saturday might not be a video because I have a wedding all day. I don't know if I'm going to get a video in, but podcast. We are going to get the podcast coming back out. It's called Rockstar Entrepreneurs. I'm going to get a podcast schedule. I promise you guys, podcast will be coming, and it's coming. Just bear with me. It's on the Anchor app. You can look up Rockstar Entrepreneurs. I'll link it. It's probably down there anyways. That is coming back. I don't know when, but 2019, my goal is podcasting every week. I love podcasts. I love listening to them, and I love to put them out. They're easy too. So yeah, Pat Childress, Secondhand Everything, sends our support. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. Don't forget the free eBay supply. Yes, free eBay supplies will be coming for first quarter in January. We're going to be doing some pallet buying. We'll be doing, the other storage unit. Before you guys go, if you want to enter to win storage unit, make sure you're subbed to the channel and you give me your email, rockstarflipperonline.com, and drop your email. You'll be entered to win some of my storage unit inventory when I buy one. And also, if you want to win a free gift card of your choice, it is down below. You have to purchase any one of the guides, Bolo Lists, sourcing guides. They're $5, guys, or you can buy all of them for $25. So you can use those links. Anything you buy from that will enter you to win a gift card next week. So make sure you're back here for the live show for that giveaway. And I think that's all I've got for you guys this week. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Thanks for watching. Mystery boxes, proceed with caution. have fun with them. Make some money if you can. Good luck with them. And make sure you email me if you want to work out me getting some kind of box from you guys, men's box or what have you, or the mystery drawer thing. Go back to your Thursdays. Thanks again. I'll see you guys next week. I love you all. Appreciate the support. And have a good night.